Good. Let's talk about the Chaos Comics library today, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. What's up, everybody? Brian Polito, proud publisher of Coffin Comics. But today, I'm coming as the original publisher of Chaos Comics, where we have teamed up with our friends at Dynamite Entertainment, and we are presenting the Chaos Comics library. And here's the second project, Purgatori and Chastity. It's true. What we're doing is a series of omnibus like we did with Evil Ernie. If you're unfamiliar, we are bringing together and putting in omnibus form, large oversized hardcovers, all of the stories of the 90s Chaos Comics. We began in the spring with Evil Ernie, 3 volumes over 1,500 pages. And now, we bring our vampires together, Purgatori and Chastity, over 1,500 pages. Today, I'm going to preview some of the materials that we're offering, but not all. And we're going to end this stream with the world premiere of the official Kickstarter video. All right, let's get into some basics, and feel free to ask questions. But this campaign launches on Kickstarter on September 10th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. East. And we're going to offer the following. But if you sign up now, go to Kickstarter, search term Purgatori. When we launch, we are going to send you 2 free digital comics upon launch. That'll be Purgatori Vampires Myth #1 and Chastity Theater of Pain #1. And then, if you back our campaign in the first 66 hours of the campaign, we're sending you 2 free trading cards. 1 Purgatori, 1 Chastity, soon to be revealed. Both images, never before been a card. Great. All right, so let's get into it. Right here, we have the main edition. You'll notice the black background. Volume 1 features Purgatori. Volume 2 features Purgatori. And we also include the Volume 1 of Chastity. These come with their very own slipcase if you purchase the set. And the slipcase is free, baby, free. Chastity on one side, Purg on the other. Cool spine, cool top, cool bottom. Oh, yeah. Now, for the discerning collector, we're actually offering the signed special edition. Volume 1 Purgatori, Volume 2 Purgatori, because that's how many pages of her story there is, and Chastity. You will notice on the insignia, the Chaos Comics library. We actually have a cool little symbol on each. Evil Ernie had blood drips, and the vampires have vampire fangs. For the discerning collector, oh, let me back up a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. On the signed special edition, we're going to feature a, we're going to feature a lot of stuff. So we're going to feature a ribbon marker, gilding, and there'll be a signed book plate on the inside that is numbered to the edition that it is limited to. You may be wondering what that is. We're going to come back to it in a little while. Welcome. Let's see here. Brian says, nice shirt. Please tell me, in addition to all the goodies, there will be shirts. There will be shirts. There will be a Purgatory shirt, a Chastity shirt, and a Chaos Comics logo shirt. All right, here is the super deluxe edition. You'll notice the violet color way. This is will be limited to 333 copies a piece. They will be serial number matched. They will have a different book plate signed by yours truly. And they'll feature all the comics that you remember. Here's some of them. The thrilling and tantalizing Vampire's Myth, illustrated by Jim Ballant. Chastity, Theater of Pain, and every one of her stories. Lust for Life, Rocked, etc., etc., etc. All of them in one omnibus. In the back of each omnibus will be 16 pages of secret history material. And just finishing up the secret history material on Evil Ernie, because we're going to press sometime in September. And it's a gigantic job. It's huge, huge. Wow. Let's see here. If Lady Death meets Purgatory again, she'll need it to be a real death goddess. Can't lose her powers. Okay, that's right. I hear you. You'll notice also that we have print sets associated with the characters. The first one is Purgatory, featuring art by Peter Vale, Jim Ballant, Armando Huerta, Dorian, and Al Rio. And art by Chastity, Brian Rood, Ed Bennis, Scott Lewis, and Peter Vale, for those of you who like prints. Of course, this is a living, breathing campaign that I personally am associated with, so you can imagine some fun surprises during the campaign. Next up, we have our patch sets. We have the Chastity patch set, and here's a mock-up of all the various patches. Here is the Chastity back patch. This will be available as a set. They won't be sold individually. And then the Purgatory patch set. Cool back patch by Al Rio. And the front patches. And let me tell you about one other cool thing. We're going to have some coins. Now, this isn't everything that's going to be on the campaign. It's going to be some of it. We are about 3 weeks from launch. I encourage you to go to the pre-launch page, Kickstarter, search term Purgatory, sign up. And there'll be more to come. Next up, let's get into it. The official Purgatory challenge coin. Artwork by Al Rio on one side. And artwork by Jim Ballant on the other. Purgatory Vampire's Myth, commemorating the main story that kicked off her storyline. Those will be offered on the campaign for sale. And the Chastity challenge coin, featuring artwork by Peter Vale. If you have any questions about the campaign, feel free to ask. And beautiful violet color, also by Peter Vale. And there's going to be more, everybody. Now, let me just recap. Each one of these sets, if you purchase the set, will come with its own slipcase. Here's the main slipcase. And here is the signed special slipcase. These are mock-ups. These aren't the real thing, but featuring art by Ballant, Ed Bennis. And then the Super Deluxe also has its own. Let me go grab it. Violet color. And the art, let's look at them all together. So all together, if you were to buy the set, coincidentally, this will be over approximately 60 pounds of books. You'll notice that the treatments are different, the color treatments, different box art, but it does combine both Purgatory and Chastity. And this is a reasonable size, having all the cool logos, the insignias. So those are pretty cool. And as we announced on the Evil Ernie campaign, we formally were offering one slipcase, and now each set will get a slipcase. We're getting totally carried away. Team Dynamite's been really great about that. I proposed this after, and they agreed to it. So I'm going to check, see if there's any questions. How does Ernie and Lady Death trading cards? Will Chastity and Purgatory have their own trading cards? Yes. So they will. And in fact, I am deep into signing some of those Evil Ernie trading cards. Probably show that in a future stream. I am actually doing 100 sketch cards as well to tip in. So that'll be fun. My own version of Evil Ernie with crazy blood and guts. Let's see here. Major Glitch, welcome. Edward, welcome. Brian, welcome. AKL Philbo, welcome everybody. So in conclusion, we have 3 weeks until the campaign. I cordially invite you to please go to Kickstarter and sign up for the pre-launch page so you will be notified. Life is very busy. You don't want to forget. And just for signing up, you're going to get 2 digital comics to reacquaint yourself with the work. And then upon launch in the first 66 hours, if you back it, you're definitely going to get 2 brand new cards free. Beautiful art by artists to be announced. There are going to be more tricks, more surprises, more additions, but this is just a preview of what is to come. Please sign up. And if I may, make a special request. If there's anyone in your life who is a lapsed Chaos Comics fan or who would like this kind of material, and don't leave them out in the dark. Tell them. Tell everyone you know. Please post this on social media. Let people know that this is coming. You know, Chaos and Coffin are companies that have been created by you guys. And, you know, we exist and we are mighty because of you. So with your help, we'll bring this one to fruition. And then next spring, Lady Death, and next fall, this time next year, will be the entire balance of the Chaos universe in a series of Omnibus. And in the end, we're going to have about like that much worth of Omnibuy. Right on? Let's see here. Will there be any new comic editions like the last Omnibus kit? Yes. They may not debut on day one, or they may. But yes, we have the art coming in, looking good. Let's see here. I encourage getting carried away. Mosh Pit Matt, I do too. All right, everybody, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Get ready because we are about to world premiere the official Kickstarter video for Purgatory Chastity Omnibus Collection. So come on back tomorrow this time. We're going to have mission control. We're going to talk about the progress we're making on Lady Death Ragnarok. We'll probably talk a little bit more about Purgatory Chastity too. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all been great. I've been Brian Polito. Watch this video. Hi, I'm Brian Polito, publisher of Chaos Comics in the 90s and creator of Purgatory and Chastity. And I'm excited to announce the Purgatory and Chastity Omnibus Collection, presented by Dynamite and Coffin Comics. All the dark and forbidden tales are included, from the vampire's myth, the theater of pain, and every single story in between. That's over 1,500 pages of sensuous and seductive vampire action, spread across 3 volumes, guest starring Lady Death and the entire Chaos universe of characters. This is the most comprehensive collection of Purgatory and Chastity ever, featuring artwork by Jim Ballant and all our incredible collaborators. The night calls, fiends, and now you can finally possess these captivating vampire tales. Please support our campaign now and share it with everyone you know. Thank you so much, fiends. You rock!
Mortal or immortal, you all bleed the same in the dark.